By the time most people get rich, they've already sacrificed their health and their youth. The art to life is figuring out how to get all three at the same time. We want to be young, rich, and wealthy. So, how do we do that? Well, we're going to talk about it. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you can see all of my content. Go back and watch all my older videos and things of that nature. It'll really help me out, and I appreciate it. So, how do we get rich? Well, a lot of people tend to do a lot of different things. Some people take an entrepreneurial path. Some people get into real estate. I mean, it's 2025. You got people making a lot of money becoming content creators for things like YouTube or things like TikTok, right? But no matter what you choose to do, there is one thing that you have to do with that money that you create. You have to invest it. Your money has to always be constantly working, all right? Never give your money a day off. Your money needs to be working for you at all times. And the best way to do that is putting your money into the stock market. Now, I know what you're thinking. Most people are afraid of that. They're afraid of investing, but I encourage you. And people say things like, oh, I'm going to lose money or it's too scary. But what is truly scary is when you're not investing. Yes, if you look at your money on the day to day, it can be a little stressful because it goes up, it goes down, but you got to zoom out. Take a look at the market on a year-over-year basis, and you will see that the long-term trend is constantly up. The market is constantly going up. We are at all-time highs, meaning that the stock market has never been higher than it is right now. You are not going to lose money by investing, but you will diminish your quality of life by not investing because the rate of inflation, along with Trump's new tariffs raising the prices everywhere, is only going to make inflation continue to rise, which causes your quality of life to go down. Okay? If you've got $1,000 in the bank, your $1,000 in 2025 will not spend the same as it will in 2026 or 2027, so on and so forth. Your money loses value while it's sitting doing nothing. When you leave that money in the bank, it is accruing no interest. Your $1,000, or let's just say $10,000, your $10,000 is going to stay at 10,000 for as long as you leave it in the bank. But guess what? That 10,000 is going to be worth less every year. It's going to buy less because prices are always constantly rising due to inflation. So you have to figure out a way to take that money, put it into something else that is going to bring you more money so you can beat the rate of inflation. Okay. Now, I am not saying that you have to become a trader. Trading and investing are two completely different things. Now, me personally, I think that a good portfolio combines them both, but every portfolio in the world should have some long-term investments. Now, when you're trading, you're getting short-term capital gains, so the taxes that you pay are going to be a lot higher than when you're investing, because investing means I have a long-term mindset to where you're going to pay long-term capital gains. As long as you buy a stock and you leave it for 366 days, which is 1 year and 1 day, you pay, whenever you decide to cash out, you pay a much lower capital gains. You pay long-term capital gains like 20%. But when you're trading every day, you can make money a lot faster, but you're also paying a higher tax rate. Okay. So like I said, I think a healthy portfolio combines them both, but every portfolio should have some long-term money. Why would you want to just leave your money in the bank and not let it do anything? That's not safe. That's how you lose buying power. Okay. If you got $10,000 in an account and you get a 10% return at the end of the year, which is very feasible. So really nowadays that's on the very low end of things. Your 10,000 is now 11,000. But guess what? If it was in the bank, your 10,000 is still 10,000. You made nothing. You might say $1,000 isn't that much. You're right. But if you can create a lifestyle to where you're putting every single extra dollar you have into the stock market every paycheck. Maybe you got to sacrifice a few Jordans. Maybe you got to sacrifice a couple dinners, or maybe you go on one less vacation every year. But as your account increases, that 10% return increases astronomically. Once you've got $100,000 in the bank, a 10% return is $10,000. You got $1 million in the bank and you get that same 10% return. Now you're making an extra 100,000 every time your account goes up 10%. Some stocks move that in a day or a month or a quarter, right? So the key is just to get started. The reason why your life is not where you want it to be right now is because you have not got started investing. I promise you, that is the sole reason. You got to get out of this scared mentality and figure out what to do. I can help. I've got a community of 160 people. We share ideas. We talk with each other. We point out things. You need a community. They'll make you feel better. And I'm not saying that you have to join my community that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen right here. You might find somebody else whose message resonates better with you. But by all means, get your feet wet. It gets addictive. Making money, seeing your account go up while you're sitting at home with your feet kicked up gets addictive. And it's an experience I want all of you all to have sometime. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your future generations, all right? So get started investing today. Stop being a bitch. Stop being scared. The time is right now for you to start changing your life, all right? My name is Trey from DigitalDollarsTrading.com. Please like and subscribe. If this message resonated with you, it'll help me and it's going to help you because I'm always dropping game on my channel and I want you to see all of it.